Joyce, thank you, and it has been a pleasure working with you and all the wonderful folks at the Piven Theatre.
Joyce, for a quarter of a century, it's been Off the Street Club's honor to be a part of you and your family.
Joyce, we love you.
Working with Joyce is a transformative experience.
I met Joyce 2 years ago when I started working on the book, and I was absolutely floored by what her passion was and her commitment, and the fact that she went all the way back to 1953 when there really was nothing else.
You think of the best mother in the world that's what they'll do, is they'll take that child and have them be the most authentic person they can possibly be.
That training here, there's so much pleasure in storytelling and in the story itself and in language that it opens up the possibility for story.
The Young People's Company is our most talented kids, our most dedicated kids, creating new works together. And before that opening night, we all grab each other's hands and we all remember what Joyce has always said in that moment, that they are all one company, that they are connected through this training and this process and this chain to the very first company.
When you grow up in such a strong creative environment, part of what I developed as a philosophy about directing comes from an improvisational sort of mindset.
I think so much of Chicago theater, the artists that are here, are beneficiaries of what she's done. I've always thought that one of the finest gifts of a teacher is to be able to share their thoughts and their processes with their students. And Joyce does exactly that.
The kind of work that Joyce does impacts the world.
I thought it was the norm to have parents who are actors and directors and teachers, and that you get up on stage and you're doing Chekhov short stories and Salinger from the time you're 8 years old.
She is a brilliant teacher, she has a brilliant mind, she is a brilliant artist, and she gives that to anyone.
The importance of her longevity, I think, is that it's her commitment to teaching and her commitment to her art has never waned. It has always been there. So you've got generations and generations of people who have benefited from her.
It's not just about the actor, it's about the generations of people who are closer to their own humanity as a result of coming to Piven.
There is nobody else here that had her persistence and is still here.
I learned 1,000 things from Joyce. The most important one is to follow the follower, and in doing so, you become a leader. I learned my leadership from Joyce, and there's no one better to follow than Joyce.